This is the Sony 35mm G Master. Super sharp, lightweight, and produces absolutely stunning photos, but is not recommended for video. Wait, what? Yep, this lens gets a bad rap because of the heavy focus breathing it demonstrates with video. And my silly butt did not figure this out until after I purchased it. So in today's video, I want to see if this lens actually can be used for us video shooters. At an absolute elementary level, we're going to go over what is focus breathing. I'm going to show some examples of this lens exhibiting this awkward behavior. I'm going to test focus breathing compensation to see if that actually helps. I'm going to shoot some example videos with the lens, and we'll wrap it up with a summary. All right, numero uno, what is focus breathing? Focus breathing is when you change focus from far to near and the focal length changes slightly. It's not an issue for photos, but it can be distracting for video. This lens right here exhibits this phenomenon more than any of my other Sony lenses, but I have not seen a single document from Sony that says that it shouldn't be used for video. Like, check this out. This image right here shows this same lens mounted on a Sony FX6 Cine camera. Okay, so let's see this focus breathing issue in action. With the can moving from front to back, there's heavy focus breathing. The angle of view for sure is changing in this video, and it's not even smooth. It just wobbles. Look, just wobbling around. Yuck. Ugh. I'm stating the obvious here, but in this shot, the can is not moving. And as expected, we do not see any focus breathing because the lens does not need to try and change focus from far to near or vice versa. So we at least know it will hold focus and not just jet off into the wild blue yonder. Let's turn on focus breathing compensation, but doing so will apply an absolute heavy crop. And our 35mm now is something else, maybe like a 40. Turning on this feature does show some improvements, but it's not something I would call exceptional or great. Okay, so what does this tell me? Do not use autofocus with this lens for video on subjects that are close and will be moving forward or backward. With me being an absolute tinkerer with everything that I do, I also tried tweaking the autofocus transition speed and the autofocus subject shift sensitivity, which absolutely had no impact on the focus breathing. So for close-up subjects that are moving forward and back, I would highly suggest going full manual. But all is not lost. Here's a quick video I shot with close objects, but most of the shots were manual, and I did try autofocus and it failed miserably. So I had to hide the wobble.
The wee bulls wobble, but they don't fall down.
Or the focus breathing with scaling and some slow motion. Check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. This lens is sharp as a freaking tack. If you look at some of the chocolate slivers my wife was hacking away at, you can see the detail this little guy can render. Now, I was curious and I wondered, what about forward and back movement outside on a human subject? So in this video, you can see my wife move forward and back, and it's much more difficult to see the focus breathing when the subject is further away. Now, if you look closely at the leaves near the edge of the screen, you can see the wobble just a little bit. We did have a fan photobomb our testing, so we took a few moments to speak and chat for a few minutes. We nicknamed him ODB.
See, my name is the ODB.
If you want to trip this lens up with video, record a close subject that will be moving forward and backward fast. Enabling focus breathing compensation helps, but I do not feel it completely addresses the issue. So what types of video scenarios work? Anything that is not super close in proximity. Now here's some sample footage of the 35mm being handheld, and I flew it on a gimbal. No slow motion, 24 frames per second, all the way. So let's check this out.
I'm like, hey, feels like a good day. We're falling in love. La la la. I'm like, hey, feels like a good day. We're falling in love. La la la.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. That's a wrap. So we covered a brief description of focus breathing, and this lens does have it. There's no hiding it. In my Captain Caveman style test I performed on this lens, it breathes the most when the subject is close and the distance is changed from forward to back. Focus breathing compensation can be enabled to help reduce the wobble, but it comes with a heavy freaking crop. Now, the video examples I recorded are proof that this lens can be used for video. Just be aware of the types of subjects and situations that will cause the breathing or weeble wobble and avoid them or go straight manual. So I won't be selling this lens. I will in fact embrace its quirkiness and enjoy the amazing images it produces. Y'all stay creative. I'm out.